Golden State Warriors today is presented by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com and get 20% off with promo code Golden State. That's Warriors today at manscaped.com, promo code Golden State. Day one of NBA free agency is ongoing, and Chase, it's been pretty quiet on the Warriors front of things. Jordan Schultz had this note earlier. We'll just skip to the part they're on. Patty Mills to the Nets, unlikely. Sources saying both the Lakers and the Warriors making a run at the longtime Spurs veteran. One of the better three-point shooters and savvy guards left on the market here, Chase.
I like Patty Mills, and when you look at some of the needs for the Warriors, it's secondary creator outside of Steph Curry. Coming off the bench, I think Jordan Poole has solidified himself as a reliable scorer, but I wouldn't put him in the category of being a creator, a good passer, a backup point guard. Patty Mills has a bunch of experience internationally and in America. I really like his game. Gives you a lot of energy. He can knock down threes as well. If the Warriors are able to bring in Patty Mills, I think Warriors fans should be very happy by that selection. I think what you're seeing right now is that there's a lot of frustration because the Warriors elected to use number 7 in the NBA draft on Jonathan Kuminga, number 14 on Moses Moody. Now they're silent in NBA free agency. This team is still really good, and with Klay Thompson coming back, that's almost like a free agent acquisition. But as we look at Patty Mills' game, a little less than 11 points per game. This guy is a very good to solid three-point shooter, and coming off the bench to kind of replace Steph Curry and just take the pressure off of him just a bit in terms of usage rate and handling the basketball. I would really like this veteran savvy move, and I think that's what the Warriors should do. They can't go after now, it seems, the big-ticket free agents. So make moves for savvy veterans who help the championship window right now, because I think the Warriors can get back to that.
The biggest issue Golden State had a year ago was depth. Their second team was just brutal. I mean, outside of Jordan Poole, I mean, they tried guys like Brad Wanamaker. That didn't work out. You had guys get banged up like James Wiseman, which made that bench even thinner with Wiseman and guys getting hurt. Obviously, losing Klay to start the season was not helpful. You get Patty Mills in here. He can run that second-team unit at point guard. He's played for a lot of winning teams in San Antonio. Good three-point shooter. Just knows how to win. I think that would be a very good vet signing for Golden State. So what do you guys think? Should Golden State sign Patty Mills? Type S for sign, type P for pass. Get your votes in down in the comment section. Should the Golden State Warriors sign the veteran guard? Let's talk a little Steph Curry. It looks like he is in line for another contract extension. Would be 4 years, up to $215 million. And Chase, as expected, he is not anticipated to go anywhere.
There were some rumors about him maybe teaming up with LeBron James because they've established a friendship after being rivals for several years. We sat here on Warriors Today and said, look, don't fool yourself. Steph Curry is not leaving the Bay. Him leaving Golden State would be like Michael Jordan putting on a Wizards jersey and leaving the Chicago Bulls. It just is not right. And the good thing for the Dubs is if Steph Curry can avoid some of those ankle injuries that have hindered him throughout his NBA career, this guy is still playing at an MVP level. And coming down the stretch in the regular season, I thought Steph Curry was the best. Yes, the best NBA player. Last year he was phenomenal. NBA scoring champion, making it rain from deep. The fact that at 33 years old, he averaged 32 points per game. He's still going to give you the creation numbers. The rebounds are actually pleasantly surprising, but still, his legs are underneath him, man. 42% from distance, Steph Curry was just cooking and was putting on a marvelous show the second half of the season.
I kind of think him being banged up a couple of seasons ago was actually valuable, not only for himself, but for the Warriors long term. As you look at his career numbers here, and those numbers continue to go up as he continues to put up ridiculous numbers. But the reason I say that, Chase, is they weren't winning that year anyway a couple of seasons ago, so he kind of got a free year off, got the rehab, bunch of finals appearances in a row, and now clearly this last year he's able to hit the reset button and still play at a very high level. Good argument to win MVP, even though he did not, and he is certainly worthy of being one of, if not the highest paid player in the NBA, which now Jimmy Buckets is by signing that 4-year Supermax with the Miami Heat. He's better than every player on this list outside of maybe Giannis and LeBron, but I would still probably take Steph over Giannis and probably LeBron even because he's a little bit younger. Steph Curry is going to be in the Bay for a while. He's got a lot of basketball left in him, and for all of Warriors fans freaking out about the start of free agency, hey, you still got number 30. And spam 30 in the comments if you want Curry to spend his entire career in Golden State. Come on, type that 3 O's, baby, because he's still playing at an MVP level. And Golden State Warriors today is presented by Manscaped. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing Steph Curry goes to Manscaped. And you can get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with promo code Golden State. Chase, the Lawnmower 4.0, it is 20% off. Tell the folks what good of a product this is.
Yeah, 4 interchangeable blades, safeguard technology, so you don't cut yourself up on your balls, which would just be very, very uncomfortable. Waterproof, a battery life that lasts forever. One of the cooler features, and you see it through some of these pictures, there's a light on the Lawnmower 4.0, so you can actually see what you're doing. So if you want to, cut up the grundle, if you want to go down low, you want to shave your chest, your back, your beard, you can do it all with the Lawnmower 4.0 and get 20% off using our promo code, which is obviously a no-brainer, just like it's a no-brainer for the Warriors to extend Steph and give them that max deal.
Promo code Golden State at manscaped.com. Go ahead and get 20% off plus free shipping of the Lawnmower 4.0. Only the elite folks out there use Manscaped. You can be one of those with promo code Golden State at manscaped.com. Let's talk more free agency as we peruse about what the Golden State Warriors could do. There's been a lot of rumors around Andre Iguodala. We can talk about that next here, Chase, as he has been linked to a potential return to the Bay after the Miami Heat declined his team option.
I would like a reunion of bringing back the former NBA Finals MVP to Golden State. When I talked earlier about now the Warriors shifting their focus from star players to complementary pieces, these are the types of guys that I'm thinking about. Andre Iguodala can still hit some threes. He can still defend you at a really high level. Obviously, he has that championship pedigree and that championship experience. And here's also the good news. He's not going to afford and demand a high price tag because he's just not the player that he was in his prime. But that's good news for Golden State because they're somewhat cash-strapped. So there have been some rumors swirling about Iggy possibly going back to the Bay. I would really like the fit.
Yeah, and look, obviously former Finals MVP. The Warriors know what they're getting out of him. Doesn't give you much offensively at this point in his career, but his grit, his defense, just his attitude on how he plays and what he brings to a locker room is incredibly valuable. I think he, again, helps you bolster that bench. I don't think he's a starter at this point in his career, but you need guys who can be a part of that second unit and give you some depth. That is certainly something that Andre Iguodala can do for the Golden State Warriors. Now, if you love the Warriors, get subscribed to Golden State Warriors today. You see the link down below. It's youtube.com/WarriorsTV. Myself, Chase Sr., the entire Chat Sports staff and office will keep you guys updated on everything surrounding Golden State. Hit that subscribe button. We're closing in on 20,000 subs here on Golden State Warriors today. Let's talk Kelly Oubre. Could he be returning to the Bay? Well, several teams are interested. He wants to cash in. Certainly hasn't ruled out a return to Golden State, but he could be on the move, possibly via a sign and trade.
It's a predicament that the Warriors are in because they made that trade for Kelly Oubre in November after they learned that Klay Thompson had popped his Achilles and was going to be out for the entire season. And I think they were expecting bigger things and better things from Kelly Oubre. And I still think Oubre, at this point, early in his NBA career, is a solid player. But do I want to pay a solid player $15 to $20 million annually, especially if he's coming off the bench with the imminent return of Klay Thompson? My answer to that question would be no. Now, as for other suitors for Kelly Oubre, the Spurs have been in the mix. They just signed Doug McDermott. I think it'd be wise for them to redeem themselves by going after Kelly Oubre. Teams like the Knicks have been involved, but the Knicks have made a flurry of signings, so I think financially they can't afford the average annual value of a guy like Oubre. I thought the writing was on the wall for Oubre to walk from Golden State because I'm not sure and can't envision what his role would be considering the price that he's demanding. But it looks as though Oubre might come back to the Warriors, and I'd give it a slight possibility.
As free agents continue to go off the market and Golden State stays quiet, I think you at least have to keep the possibility alive that Oubre returns to the Bay.